G'day guys, welcome back onto Acres Queensland. A very quick one with the Fijoia hedge. Now this here, if you've seen the original video, you may have seen how that looked, just a tiny plants, and this is just over 2 years old. Now I didn't have a chicken coop here before, but otherwise it's all the same. And here where I had my several plants failed because of waterlogging, I have replanted relatively small plants as well, and these are quickly catching up too. I didn't plant one here. Instead, you can see there's a Rosella plant growing here, as well as 2 or 3 over there. I plant a lot of Rosella because it makes for excellent jam and also for excellent and very refreshing drink. But I'm going back to Fijoias. It's very impressive. As I said, just over 2 years old, and they're already grown relatively high to about -1.60 m, -1.70 m high, and it's already somewhat screening my chicken coop from high wind coming from this side. No fruit on this one yet, but in just 1 second I'll show you my other hedge, which was planted just about a year prior to this, and that already has fruits. Just give me a sec. So here's my initial Fijoia hedge, which I planted, I want to say 3 years ago, and that's what it looks like right now. Now here the 2 plants have failed. I suspect it is because of waterlogging as well. This is the lowest point along this driveway, and there's quite a bit of water pools in these holes after big rain, and I suspect these 2 just got root rot, I suppose. I'm not going to replace these, I'm just gonna leave it as it is, but otherwise that's how high it is. I'm about just over 1.80 m high, and it's already going up just a little bit higher than I am. And that's a little fruit here. Not all of them have it, but quite a few do. There's some here, and there's heaps in the bush. There's none on this one. There's some here again, and there's again quite a bit here. So roughly at least 50% of my plants have fruit on them. There's another dead plant. I'm not even going to replace that either, so I'm just gonna leave this hole here, clean it up and leave it as it is. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. And someone asked me how I'm planning to prune these, and so far I haven't really done any pruning. What you can see that the bottom of all plants, every plant is basically stripped, so goes up to about 60 centimeters above ground, and that's where the branches start. That is because I have wallabies, and wallabies actually chewed on all the lower hanging branches, so that's how they get trimmed, basically with help from Mother Nature. Once they start growing out towards the driveway more, I'll just come up with brush cutter and just cut off whatever protrudes on the driveway. But otherwise I'm not really planning to do much trimming, at least at this point. And yeah, that's it. Again, very encouraging, highly recommended, very fast growing, not demanding on the soil type. This soil here is not good at all. It's basically a driveway. I just planted it into the driveway. My driveway was originally going out to where you can see the rock, where the rocks are. And yeah, so I'm very happy. And also I have some Fijoias here, some doing better than others, but all of them are growing relatively well, and I'm happy with them. And I can see there's one fruit here. It's probably going to be spoiled, but nevertheless I'm sure there's more in there. I just don't see them yet. This one is especially impressive. I'm very happy with how that grows. And just the two final ones is the Mammoth Fijoia, at least if you believe the label that was on them, and it's supposed to have larger fruit, but we'll see when it comes to it. I have come across a few instances whereby you buy something and it then turns out to be somewhat different to what the label says. And here's just some mangoes. As you can see, very well protected from fruit bats and the cacatoos. And this mango been planted as a small plant 2 years ago. So very happy with how mangoes grow as well. Might have to free it from the net soon so it grows up and doesn't get bent. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, like, share, subscribe, tell the others, and I'll see you on the next one.